Charities include lose hundreds of thousands of pounds following 750 clothes banks were undertaken of car parks, says the Weaving Recirculation Associate. Recirculation companies work in them say occasionally up to 20 a 1 week include lost lacking in the recent year through England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Several include been rebranded in a various Mercy logotype and located at sites out of permit, the TRA says. The Mercy Committee has started up an inquiry. Down there are about 15,000 clothes banks through the entire of the UK, frequently located at superstore car parks and recirculation sites. Several are run by charities such as the Rescue Troop, Oxfam and the UK Cardiac Basis themselves, but other are managed by individual recirculation companies who offer a gift to charities, on ordinary £250 for each ton of clothing gathered. About £75 metre was taking into account to charities and regional authorities recent year. The TRA, that represents the segment, says the clothes banks include been undertaken of through the nation, consisting in England's polar western, the Midlands and East. It says charities get on ordinary £70 cost of grant a 1 week of every banking. Since it can get among 6 to 8 weeks to substitute a banking, it is alleged charities could include lose almost £370,000. In several cases, the recirculation companies are not substitute the banks, so the charities will miss out constantly. Recirculation Solutions Polar Western, relying in Haywood in Moor Manchester, donates among £5,000 and £6,000 a monthly to a Mercy that helps crucially ill babies and family. Recent monthly, 12 of its clothes banks were undertaken of sites through Moor Manchester. One of the directors, James Prepare, is ardent on the Mercy following his son Wright, who had an undiagnosed cardiac state, dead while he was just 13 months ancient. He told, "I fair can't know why any person would go out and get the clothes banks, same families, they're reliant on how Mercy to conduct out a facility for their kid. It is a rescue facility. I do love to see the goal go up each monthly, I love to see the cash climb up and I'm departure to see it fall following monthly and how will wound. Else Mercy that is accounting the price is Reuben's Refuge in Glossop, that provides supporting to families who include lose a kid or include family in lifetime limiting illnesses. It receives grant of a recirculation business, but the sum it receives has now been diminished following a quantity of clothes banks were undertaken." Nicola Graham, who based the Mercy following the die of her son Reuben, told, "It will include a considerable effect on our financing flow. Reuben's slight photo is on how granary, and all our detailed information. It fair beggars faith how someone can believe how he's okay to get of Mercy and in fact get thing in his slight person on he." The TRA say the price of substitute a banking can be up to £1,500 and the full draft to its members could be as lot as £1 metre. CEO Ian Woods told the losing of the banks was stripping members of the social of a facility designed for them to recirculate textile fabrics or, more than importantly, stripping charities and regional authorities national of income streams that are vital essential for the services they supply. He added, "We are attractive to the police force and some by the government agencies to exceed us in the campaigning to clip downward on all forms of illicit operation associated to weaving recirculation." Investigators work for the TRA include remote about 200 banks that they say include been rebranded in the logotype of a recorded Mercy named Help Our Next and located on superstore car parks out of permission. The Mercy, that is relying in Wolverhampton, says it grown almost £19,000 recent year and planned to contribute recirculation and ease finance odds. A representative told, "Same committee is considering the Mercy Help Our Next as portion of a regulating accordance instance. We include severe concerns on its control and activities, and are considering trustees' supervision of the Mercy, its relation in tertiary parties, consisting business fundraiser companies, and if the Mercy's control and operative include taking into account growth to inadequate gain on the portion of individuals or companies. We are contracted to dwell by a spelled minutes that prevents us of transport out any penal operation and earning any integral affiliate in notoriety. The business added how several of the Mercy's own banks had been undertaken and how they had been informed to the police force.